Thinking about buying a road trip vehicle in 2025? This is what you should get right here. Ford Econoline E-Series van. The E is for everything, because that's what these vans do. You want comfort? Look how big this thing is. The only thing bigger is an RV. Just a couple, you got all kinds of room. You got 3 kids, got 5 kids, got 10 kids, 13 kids, could fit them all. 3 across here, 3, 6, 9, 13, 14, and 15. That's how it's a 15-passenger van. That clip I showed you guys is when I first got this van. It's a former church van, 15 passengers. It became an off-road, lifted camper van build. The popular word for this now is overland rig. So I pulled out all the seats. This is what you call the no-build bed. Turns into a sofa. Got all kinds of stuff in here to make camping comfortable. So my buddy Overland Adventure, one of his shorts, I'll try to find it and share it with you guys. He has his family sleeping in his van. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Try sleeping 4 or 5 people in a minivan or your standard SUV. You could only do that in a van. And if you have to go bigger, if you got a bigger family, then it's time to get a bus. But I wanted a van because this is as big as you could get and still do some off-roading. Sofa mode. So if you're on the road and you get sleepy, pull into a rest area, a truck stop, and you could sleep in comfort pretty much anywhere. Waking up at an Area 51 themed rest area. Just woke up. Here's the van. So we slept right here. This rest area is set up differently than other rest areas I've seen. Area 51 Alien Center. Before you go to bed, you could hang out on your couch, unwind, and play some retro video games. Or modern video games, if that's what you like.
It does sound like a V10.
Fonts Point. In lifted vans. You're looking over everything. Look at this view in a van. You're looking over big SUVs. This is our anniversary trip, and this is where we're staying for the night. She loves taking her pictures. Snow up in the mountains right there. Here's a 2006 for $12,000. Since it's a dealer van, a little more pricey. This one's the 12 passenger. Since it's the standard length, I have the extended length Econoline. And 107,000 miles. This is how much I like these vans. I'm doing this for you guys, so give this video a thumbs up. Give me some feedback in the comment section, and if you're enjoying this, subscribe. But look at what I spotted. A Ford Econoline for sale. Looks good. I see the seats, so it's a passenger van. I see the fan on top. Let's see the details on this thing. It has Bilstein shocks. $5,000 or best offer. 186,000 miles, 5.4 V8. So there you go. Who wants an Econoline? Get your van right here. Looks good. Let me know in the comment section who's buying this. These motors are every bit as reliable as what's in Toyotas. Ford never got their credit for how reliable these motors are, as long as you take care of them. So anytime you buy a used vehicle, try to get a mechanic to look at it. At the end of this video, I have all kinds of guides on what to look for when buying a Ford Econoline van. I'll put all kinds of recommendations here. So here it is. Best road trip vehicle. If you're thinking about buying a road trip vehicle in 2025, pick up a Ford Econoline E-Series van, and then you could take it to the next level, getting it lifted, adding four-wheel drive to it, make it a cool camping rig, and then it's great on the highway as well. Nice, comfortable vehicle to take a road trip in. So when you take a road trip, it's all about taking in the sights, and you're sitting nice and high in these. Even stock height, these things are tall. Add a lift kit or four-wheel drive, you're seeing over Suburbans. If any of you end up buying that van, let the person selling it know, hey, I saw your van on John Drives Anything's YouTube channel. Since he hooked you up with the sale, give him a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. But I almost forgot a very important detail. So the Sprinter vans, they're the popular vans right now, and perfect timing. So you see Econolines everywhere. See that U-Haul right there? We'll talk about it in a second. But right now, the Sprinter vans are really popular. Here's the thing though, they've made these vans from 92 to 2014, and you saw that U-Haul there? They still make the front part of these vans, like the vans are gone, but just the front of these things, just they're still in U-Hauls and RVs, so they're still being made now. Or very recently they were discontinued, but I know they've been made for a while when these were discontinued in 2014. But the thing with that is, no matter where you go, there's going to be parts for these vans, and any mechanic could work on these vans because there's so many of them. They're U-Hauls, they're electrician vans, plumber vans, church vans, bingo vans, and every AutoZone, Pep Boys, O'Reilly's, like that one right there, they're gonna have parts for these vans. When I needed brake rotors for these vans, there was no waiting. AutoZone had them. So anytime you need a part, any chain auto place is gonna have them. So no matter where you're at in the country, you could be in the middle of nowhere, and a middle of nowhere mechanic is gonna know how to work on these vans. Same can't be said, saw the Sprinter right there, about the Sprinters. And here's a Navigator in front of us. Look at us, look right over the Navigator. Like I said earlier, you could look over traffic with a van.